Hey there, welcome back to another episode of HermitPack. I tried to record an episode and subsequently failed. So in that episode, here's what I did. I upgraded the Roots altar and we just did a whole bunch of Roots stuff. I ended up getting the full Defender set, which looks awesome. And we figured out that its properties against fire are amazing. You can stand in it, get hurt and hurt and hurt, and not lose any health. The fire will go out before you are dead, except for that time I punched it out. And you can pretty much stay alive in this armor in fire and possibly lava for quite a while, so it's a really good armor. And today's focus will probably be on the machinery, but last episode I also had to do a little bit of stuff, so I can do a little bit more with my iron. So I made a solar panel with some universal cables for mechanism, with a metallurgic infuser, the RF tools coal generator, the crusher, and the energized smelter. By the way, PSA for right now, if you use these universal energy cables, don't break these in your world. You will just crash your game. It won't actually corrupt your world, but you'll crash your game, and it's just a pain. So be careful if you're using these in your world. Try not to misplace them because you can't break them right now, at least with a pickaxe. You might be able to with a wrench, but with a pickaxe, it'll crash your game. But anyway, I need to gather a little bit of supplies. I will see you back in a second, and we will start the episode. Actually, change of plans for today's episode. We're probably going to be doing blood magic so I can double the output of my ores, and we do need to get some souls. So let's grab some snares and go out and kill something while it's still dark. But I want to get into blood magic just real quick here, and so we can start doubling the ores, and then near the end of the episode, I will sort of just make a jetpack from IC2 because it's actually a very simple and easy recipe, which I did not anticipate. Am I on peaceful? I'm on normal. Where are all the mobs? Wow, my English is bad today. So now we can make the blood altar for blood magic, and then we need some rune stones, but we need the blank slates and the apprentice orbs, so we do need to grab a block of redstone and put some blood in the blood altar. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, how do you do that? So there are these little items right over here in blood magic: the sacrificial dagger, which is made out of gold, iron, and some glass of any type. Luckily, I have some of both of those, so we can go ahead and make the sacrificial dagger go like this. Then, for right now, let's just place it right inside the house so I don't have to move around a whole lot. Sit right next to it and start hurting yourself. The table right next to you will start absorbing your blood, and when it has enough, you can pop in your block of redstone. Keep eating because in 1.10 it's amazing. The saturation and regeneration that eating gives you is amazing for blood magic, so you just keep hurting yourself. Make sure not to kill yourself, but keep doing it until it turns into enough blood so you can make your apprentice orb. Some of you are possibly yelling at me right now, and I would understand your frustration. It's not a block of redstone, it's a diamond. And then you can get your starter apprentice or your starter weak blood orb. There you go. So then you just wait with the red particles. The red particles means it's working. You just keep waiting. Make sure it has enough blood just in case. Keep a little bit of a supply of blood in there just in case it needs it. Sometimes it takes a little while. Sometimes it takes a long time. So just sort of wait around until it's done. And there we go. There's my weak blood orb, which now, if I do like this and put it back in there, I can drain the blood from my table and put it into my orb, or the orb into the table, I believe. I think you can do both by right-clicking or something like that, but I'm not really sure. So, you need stone in the table, you put it in, and then you wait once again. See, blood magic is all about waiting for the blood to just absorb into these blocks and make these mystical magical runes. So you just wait, and then sooner or later you will get some blank slates. You need 2 of them per rune along with more stone, so you are going to be smelting up a lot of stone in blood magic. Blood magic is a very cobblestone centric and stone centric mod. So there we go. We can come into here and pop that in with our weak blood orb, and we have our first rune. Do that 9 more times and place it in a 9 by 9 square or a 3 by 3 square below the blood table, and you will upgrade your blood table. So it turns out for the actual thing I wanted from Blood Magic was the alchemy table, and all I needed was the blaze rod, but we still needed the blood orb, but we still need a blaze rod, so that is why we're in the nether right now. And I already have complimented this in the past, and this is just something I want to do more again. The whole nether is amazing to be in. It sounds so cool with the reverb and the noises, and just like when a mob makes a noise like a ghast, it reverbs so nicely. Just, I want you guys to listen to this for just 1 second. Just 1 second. Isn't that so nice? I just think that's amazing. Like, it makes the nether actually seem very big, very void, very just like abandoned, lonely. It's awesome. And that's all I'm gonna say about it because I've already said something about this once. But there's the blaze we need, and he better not start flying away because I do need you. Come here. Oh, parkour skills. Let's go. Woo. And there we go. We got the blaze rod. Now we can go back to the overworld and start doubling my iron output. And here's our alchemy table. Boom. And there we go. Now we can place this just over here for right now against this wall. And then we need the, if I can find it real quick, basic cutting fluids. So on the alchemy table, ooh, wait, plant oil. All right, so we need 2 wheat and bone meal. All right, that seems easy enough. I believe we have wheat and bone meal. So let's wheat and let's grab a bone to turn into bone meal. So then on the alchemy table, we place our orb in, 2 wheat and a bone meal. Then we get our plant, right? And there's the plant oil. Okay. So they changed it slightly. I'm liking this. It's a little bit more of a process to actually get what you need. Okay, so the basic cutting fluid, we need coal powder or crushed coal. We could do that in the, let's see, over here. We can do that in the crusher. In fact, we can get that started now. We just grab a couple of those and throw those in the crusher. We can come back over here and water bottle. Okay, so we need a little bit of glass. Do we have more glass, or am I going to go out and get more glass? Looks like I'm going to go out and get more glass. All right, be right back. 1 second. And I think we're good to start the cutting fluid. So it was 1 plant oil, 1 water bottle, 1 redstone, 1 sugar, and 1 coal dust. Apparently not. Let's see. What are we missing? Coal dust, gunpowder. Oh, aha, gunpowder. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. I forgot the gunpowder. There it is. I had it, and I guess I must have put it back. So there, gunpowder. And still nothing. Water bottle, plant oil, sugar, coal from anything, right? Yeah. So coal from anything, industrial craft 2, sugar, redstone, blood orb. What's going on? There we go. I just didn't have enough essence in my weak blood orb for the action to actually go through. My bad. That was a little bit of my mistake. But when it is done, we should end up with the cutting oil, which we can use to double our iron just a little bit, and then we can get working on that jetpack. So yep, basic cutting fluid, and then you just put the basic cutting fluid back in with some iron, and then let it do its thing. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll see you back to make the jetpack. Okay, so I think we're good to go here. So let's start off by going into NEI, getting the jetpack, and let's start with these iron plates. So we need a forge hammer, and I did not make the sticks, but there we go. So we need the forge hammer, which should be just this, and take out the rest of those. We don't need 2 of them. And then, okay, and the plates. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. Plate or hammer, iron, get a plate. Plates go into iron castings. We have 4 iron castings. I think that's all we needed. And then we need the tin item casting, which is the same thing with tin, which I do believe I have some of. Yep. And let's tin and boom, boom, and get 4 of those as well. So then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 with a pane in the middle. So right here, pane in the middle is our empty universal cell, And then we need this electrical circuit. Now we have, or we do not have, the refined iron, but that just seems to be smelting another iron, so that's pretty easy. But we do need to go out and get some rubber, which is done with a tree tapper. So if we just go to Tech Reborn, we should be able to find a item that is called a tree tapper, and then we can get the sap from the trees, or the rubber from the trees, and turn that into the actual rubber. Actually, you know what? Who wants to travel around by walking, by going slow? Certainly not me. Certainly not me. I want to go very, very fast when I walk. I want to get places very quickly. And you know what? That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to make something that was requested and I slightly forgot about it. We're going to make a slime sling and some slime boots, but we need a little bit more slime. So if you could be of a great assistance and lend us some more, that would be very helpful of you. Thank you very much for your contributions. Oh, did I pick that one up? I did. Good. So I can leave them alone and they can do whatever they want to do while I make my slime boots. And for those of you who don't actually know what these do, they are amazing. This slime sling, you just point it in a general direction. So if I want to go back home, I'm going to point it about here. I'm going to charge it up and I'm going to let go and I will go flying, and we will go like straight back home. Boom! Look at that. Look, we're gonna land right in the house. Hold on. Are we gonna get a hole in one without moving? Ooh, ooh. Nope. Ah, so close. We were so close to going back in the house, straight from the slime island way over there. But this is a much cooler, much faster way to travel. I am all for it. I'm ready to go. Let's go find some rubber trees. Found one and found a little spot on it. So it says we should just go up and click it, but let's see if we can actually just get a little bit higher because apparently I can't click it from down here. Let's see, click. I don't want to break it because, yeah, that doesn't give me anything. Why? Hold on, I need to go back to Tech Reborn and check something. So Tech Reborn, and let's check. Sap. In order to get sap, you need to find a rubber tree or obtain a rubber tree sapling and proceed to grow. Once you have obtained a rubber tree, search around for little yellow spots on the tree. If you don't see any, just wait a bit and they'll eventually grow. Sap spots. To harvest the sap, use a tree tap and use it on the log. And I did. I tried to click both buttons, but neither of them seemed to actually want to do anything. So I guess it's just either back to searching or waiting until this one grows a spot. But I think that one's the only spot it had, so I guess it's just back to searching. Alright, so we finally got 10 sap. All we need to do to make it into rubber is throw it in a smelter, but while we're doing that, we're going to need some wire cutters from either mod really, but I'm going to choose the industrial craft one since they're just made out of iron and we do have the iron in our inventory. So it was 1 2 3 into the plates, 1 2 3, take these out, 1 2 3, and then 2 normal pieces of iron. Get us the wire cutters. I have some copper in here from apparently Tech Reborn, and uh-oh. Ooh, maybe I've run into a problem where I can't do that. Hold on. Let's see. Tech Reborn. And let's see what their wire cutters are like, because apparently they don't want to use mine. Oops, my bad. I actually have to use the hammer to turn them into the plates. Then the wire cutter can be used to make them into the cables. We can come over here and grab the rubber out of here and make a few. So 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3 1 2 3 is not how you make it. What? Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay, so it's a lot simpler than that now. They've changed. They've changed it. I'm sorry. I was going off my old knowledge. Okay, so let's get a couple of those. And then we need 6 of them. Oh, we're so close. We need just a little bit more plates. So let's get those and then cut them down. Grab the rubber. Warn. And then boop, boop, and then it was 2 redstone on the sides, and then we're going to have to put this away for a second while I throw this 1 iron ingot into the energized smelter while we wait for it. I can come over here and prepare the... Ah, well, it's done. Refined iron ingot goes right here. Oops, wrong crafting bench. Right here And we get nothing. Nothing. I've been lied to. Insulated copper cable, redstone, refined iron ingot, redstone. What's going on here? Okay, apparently I've been misled again. What's with me and being misled today? Okay, so put that in there. Grab one of these, and you, iron plate, go here, electronic circuit, and then we can gladly go like this and get a jetpack. I'm not exactly sure how to charge it. I think we might have been able to do it with water, but I'm not really sure how we're supposed to be using it and how to refill it. So if someone has some tips on that for Tech Reborn or IC2, because I've played around with it, but I just sort of forgot in due time because it's been a very, very long time since I've played these mods. But that's going to do it for today's episode of HermitPack. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Remember, stay fancy and peace out. Bye-bye.